It turns out that you can still swipe me at this point. I thought I was getting cold. I won't guess left and right today. The old rule is that you will know the injury when you brush it, or leave a man-machine comment on the right. Let me know, I haven't cooled down yet. Okay, that's the end of the nonsense. Let's get straight to today's topic. Deep in the leafy forest is fruitful. This is also the reason why Da Zhuang chooses to live alone in the wild. And in order to rely on the jungle, after walking for 2 hours, he found an ancient tree. And the inside of this tree seems to be decaying and hollow. So he immediately disassembled the gravel at the entrance of the cave. They planned to transform it into a comfortable haven. And such a sturdy tree god. Da Zhuang not only needs an axe to cut the stove, you need saws and woodcutters. When the entrance space meets expectations, if you want to continue to expand, you need a hammer and a chisel. Engraving is more accurate. It's also very efficient when you're cutting. Take a break when the side entrance issues the prototype. Then chop the rotten wood inside to increase the space. And it also requires frequent shoveling to transport the broken curtain. The reason why the entrance is selected on the side, because the front space should be used more rationally. Just do the same for new entrances. Expansion and transformation can be carried out, and this ancient tree has a solid wood skin. It takes all of your strength to go down each one. It's also quite laborious to cut. In the bucket for deep expansion space, you need a chisel to do that. For shelters near streams and waterfalls, the inexhaustible ability to use splicing with stone combinations of different sizes, a ladder to the tree hole. And the reason for frequent rainfall in the wet and muddy ground. So there are stones underfoot. Splicing into stone floor. The same is true for the gaps inside tree holes. Not only can you hit made smoother, it also enhances the viewing experience a little bit. These large leaves near the stream are tough and wide, can effectively collect crushed stones, and the gaps between the stones, there is a small strength to fill. And not only that, leaves can also wrap wet soil. Then add the stream water at your feet and mix. He can mix stones and concrete, poured together. Finally, add water to sand and polish. Complete a trip with a built-in fireplace. And for logs were stacked above the fireplace. Finally, the construction can be completed by covering the west stone. For the shelter framework, the wood still needs to be cut and to splice it into the tree. And the link pattern is bar embedding. Cut and retain to internal finish. These vertical forks and rhizomes bend. It's the perfect way to close a wall. Thinner vines can wrap around joints, ensuring the overall stability of the framework. And sometimes shelters are built not just with wood. The bark of these fallen trees has dried up. It can also be used as a ceiling material. Although the tree is the backer, but each link position still requires winding reinforcement. Instead of applying concrete coloring, it is better to cover the concrete as a whole to the surface. Ensure the complete effect of the seal. The internal space is compact and rigid, so the exterior needs a makeover. He dug new small tree holes and apply a layer of soil to the inside and outside. Finally, the flat stone is used as the table board, and he did the same thing with stacked rocks. Make stone roads. This is a small outdoor living room. The interior environment is also warm and cozy. After some measurement and reflection, he decided to perfect the wooden door of the tree hole shelter as soon as possible. Several pieces of wood are grouped separately to make a vulgar structure. Link mode, using drill to dig holes. Insert wooden strips and cut off excess. Finally, cover the bark one by one. Just a stable and sturdy entrance. If you want to make the wooden door have the ability to open and close, not only to make bamboo shoots and wooden doors, you have to cut grass out of the door frame in order to make the bamboo shoots rotate and use the wooden door flexibly. Living in a deserted wilderness, inadvertently inseparable from a dispelled tired and hungry dinners. Until the smoke is billowing, he wrapped a few pieces of wild pork in tinfoil. Throw it into the fire and smoke for a while. Enjoy the simple life of self-sufficiency. And the fireplace can also heat and absorb water. Rich meat aroma. This is the first picnic that the shelter has ever built, and it creates an extraordinary sense of achievement. After feasting, you can bring your luggage into the tree hole. In an unknown shelter, sleep through the fireplace.